Yo, what up? Good morning. Therapy time. Story time. Excuse. Excuse. Damn, man. All right. I'm gonna hit you with two of them today. Fucking. This one. This one gonna be about when the homie. Some niggas. We in camp. We in Camp Kilpatrick. It's like one of the homies from the streets and shit is in there. Uh. Anyway, no, let me. All right, so I'm working ADORM on my second program. It's my second program and shit. Fucking, I'm everybody at school. I'm sweeping. I'm mopping up ADORM and shit. I'm really like ditching school and shit when I'm in camp, but I'm still getting my credit. But I'm like, fuck it, I got a job and shit. I'm working ADORM, so I'll shoot to school when I felt like it until Mr. Jax fucking got on my head about that shit, and I had to start going. But anyway, fucking, so I'm in ADORM in the morning. Everybody at school and shit. Besides niggas is locked down because I'm working ADORM. This is like the box, the lockdown unit. I'm mopping and shit. All I hear is boop, boop, like beep beep. The van's outside. Trans van. This shit is outside. The transfer van. So I'm like, oh, it's some new booties coming in and shit. So I'm the first nigga to, open the door. Nah, let me take that back. I didn't open the door. I didn't have no fucking keys. I stand back and look, but I'll be right there by the door and shit where whoever staff is there, open the door up and shit and let motherfuckers come in. I'm standing here one day and shit, and it is like two or three niggas coming in. But the first, like, when I see the homie come in, like the little homie come in and shit, and he just like, what's up, man? Like, he looked like he was just so happy to see him motherfucker and shit. And I'm like, man, oh, dude, what the fuck did you do to get here, homie? Then fucking, so anyway, they take the shackles off and shit like that and shit. I'm like, what's crack? I'm happy to see a nigga from the streets too. Like, nigga, been up here solo dolo and shit, my whole program, the first program, and so far on the second one. Like, I don't know nobody up here. I'm solo dolo. Nigga, my mom's comes to see me on Sunday. That was it. Besides my letters and shit. But so I'm glad to see the homie and shit. Not that he locked up, but it's like, man, I ain't seen nobody. So fucking, I bless this nigga with everything. I get this nigga all the personal, shampoo, conditioner, fucking grease, a brush, brand new sheets, extra sheets, blankets, a wave cat, soap, like body soap and shit. I gave this nigga everything. Little porno shit, here's a flick, nigga. I got that nigga everything. New, fresh t-shirt, brand new, drawers, socks, everything brand new. Gear that nigga up. Like, nigga, fresh pants, tan pants, because we wore tan pants at Kilpatrick. White tee and tan pants. I got that nigga some fresh shoes, the fresh BBCs. The fresh BBCs and shit, nigga. It was laced. I had so much juice at the time that I was damn near like a whole nother staff. I ran ADORM. That was a ticket if you wanted to fucking, the juice card was ADORM and I had it. So anyways, I bless the homie. Boom, you gotta stay, when you first get there, you gotta stay in ADORM for 24 hours and shit. Just on some little evaluation shit. Make sure you ain't a fucking wacko. So anyways, after that, he goes to the dorm. He go to C dorm and shit. He fucking, I'm not knowing at the time, but he tell me he ran across Tubbs, which is the recruiter who used to go around to the hall, every halls and every camp and all that shit and get niggas for, get motherfucking athletes for Kilpatrick. He would go through the system and he would find niggas that's big and athletic and send them to Kilpatrick. So Kilpatrick damn near had some of the biggest niggas going all through the fucking system in Los Angeles County. Fucking all the athletes, all the big football players and shit, basketball, baseball, soccer, all that shit, going to Kilpatrick, track and field, all that shit. Tubbs is gonna come find you. So I'm not knowing, but the homie, he tell Tubbs he my cousin and shit, and Tubbs get him up there. But when he get there, he like, nigga, I ain't playing no sports. So they send him seed on him. I'm like, nigga, you on some hoe ass shit. But he twerked the system though, like fuck it, which I should have did, man. I should have did it. At the time, like, yo, that's some buster shit, but I'm like, yo, this nigga over finessed the system. And I gotta tip my hat to that nigga like, yo, hope you did your thing on that one, nigga. You smart as fuck. He said, fuck this. Boom, boom, ran his shit and got out. But anyway, this ain't about that. So, not even a week later, this nigga come tell me one day, like, he like, yo, man, all my shit gone. I'm like, what? He like, yo, everything you gave me gone. I'm like, what? Like, nigga, who took it? And I ain't gonna say they hood and shit, but it was 4 niggas from one hood and shit. LA hood. Nigga had snatched all the nigga shit. So I'm like, all right. So I said, all right, I'll get it back. So I had super juice with the staff and all that shit. So I tell his caseworker, which was he worked in ADORM and shit, so I knew the motherfucker. I'm cool with him. In my first program, his little brother was a staff up there and coached me. So I knew this motherfucker like this. So I tell him what happened. And fucking, he like, what you want to do? I said, man, just take me up there when they all go to school and shit. I'm going to just rob all of them. He like, for sure. This is staff too. He already knew like, yo, I ain't no write-ups and snitching or none of that shit. Nah, if anything, if I didn't do that, I would have been like, nigga, said, watch, I'm about to go beat these niggas up one at a time and shit. So don't worry. And he would have been like, cool. But anyway, I told him, I said, look, when they all go to school, dorm crew leave, take me up there to C-dorm, and I'm going to rob all of them. Now, we was in B-dorm. We was in B-dorm at the time. Fucking. So everyone go to school movement. Dorm crew in there doing everything, clean up. They go to school. Telling me go like, come on. So I grabbed a big ass. Did I grab a trash bag or yeah? I had a trash bag with me, a big old industrial black trash bag. I walked up there and shit with him. He sat down on the control center with his newspaper, kicked his feet up like, phew. He was like, Carter, do your thing. I went right to the back where all 4 of them niggas stayed. It was 2 on this side and 2 on that side in the Eagles. In B-dorm and Camp Kilpatrick, anybody know what that is? On the left hand, you go in, it's to your right. There's a second little unit shit to your right by the laundry door. So I cleaned them out. I put the whole bag was filled up. I'm taking shit that they didn't even take from that nigga. Now I'm taking their shit. I'm just cleaning them all out. I'm searching them like a staff would. I'm taking the sheets off the blankets and shit. I'm crumpling up shit like I don't even want this. And throwing that in. I took everything. Threw their shit. I'm like, all right, I'm done. I came out like the Grinch. I had the fucking trash bag on my shit, on my shoulder. And I came out like the fucking Grinch and shit out of B-dorm and shit that day. They let me go. I'm not finna go back to A-dorm and drop this shit off. He like, all right, he take off and he off now. He like, all right. He taking his little break and shit. So he go back to the staff office. I go knock on 8 Arm and shit, like shit, whatever staff was in there, like let me in, cause I worked there. So I go and I go back. They're like, what the fuck? I'm like, nigga, I had to go get some shit. They're like, whatever. So I go to the back of my little room and shit, and back at 8 Arm, my little shit. Throw that sack in there, and I peel off to school. I get to school and shit. I tell the homie like, yo, I got everything. Like, don't worry, I got you. Like, it might be a problem and shit later, but don't worry, I got everything back. Them niggas ain't got shit. So fucking lunchtime school movement happens. We're going back to the dorm. Fucking, then when you go into the dorm and shit, in school movement, you lined up in 4 lines. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody fall in line. Ah. And you got your ULs in front and shit. And then you got the one nigga calling the cadence and shit. The little left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, oh, left, right. All that shit marching back to the dorm. So fucking when you go into the dorm, fucking, I forget what you say, but it's like, I forget what it is, but it's like square your corners, double time, or some shit. My bad, I got eye boogers and shit. It's early in the morning. I thought I got it. But anyway, so fucking, when you go in, everybody has to run in. You square your corners, you go into the dorm, and you bust down to your fucking, to your bunk. And you line it up. You sit straight up on your bunk and shit, all the way to the left or the right, to the edge of your bunk, and you put your hands on your knees, and you sit like this. You line it up. It's called being in a lined up position. Boom. The crew chief stands at your fucking, at the end of each little, there's 4, like, the dorm break down into 4 little shits. There's like 56 people in the dorm. And it's like boom, boom. 2 on this side, 2 on that side. And it's like bunks. It's a bunk on each side of each one. So fucking, and the control center's in the middle, and you got the showers in the bathroom behind you, the head behind you. So fucking, the crew chief stands in front of each little unit at parade rest and shit, where everyone's lined up until the staff tell you at ease, relax. So fucking, at this point, I'm running A-dorm. I'm not even in leadership in B-dorm, but I'm an A-dorm leadership. So I just run up there. I'm pretty sure I was in B-dorm. I don't know. Anyway, they only got B-dorm and C-dorm and A-dorm. Anyways, fucking, it had to be because it was the Eagles. Yeah, so it was B-dorm. But anyway, I go stand at parade rest in front of the Eagles and shit. And when they run in, one at a time, they all run it. They run in double timing, and they each stop. All of them, they stop. They all did the same thing and shit. They all stop like what the fuck? Like, what happened to my shit? And because only they 4 beds was broken down. Excuse me. Only they 4 beds was broken down, and all their shit was gone. And I'm standing there, and I walk back over there to them. And I said, man, don't you ever fucking take shit from the homie. I'll fuck all 4 of you motherfuckers up. And I remember one of the homies, he keep cool with me with shit, but it was like, nigga, your boy got you with some shit. And you from there, so this is you with him. So fucking, they all just looked at me, and I'm standing there like, nigga, what the fuck? In the back of the Eagles, like, what's cracking? All on like, so I turned around and walked out, went back down to 8-Arm and shit. I actually ran to the dining hall when they got the food tray for the 8-Arm and took it to 8-Arm. Like, yo, fuck these niggas. After school, had a bag for the homie, gave all that shit back to the homie and shit, and none of them niggas say nothing. But anyways, there was a time I had to get the shit back for the homie when he got robbed and shit by these 4 niggas. LA Crip niggas and shit, man.